Matt, this is the view from the bottom, or the ground floor. The coolers, as you see against the wall, is what I had said that I had planned on making a rack where the coolers would essentially be in their own shelves so I could pull them out without having to pull the top one off or not. That is entirely negotiable, but that's just kind of where they've ended up, and they seem to work. This system would, a lot of things need to be moved for this to work. So, this fertilizer spreader. But again, essentially, I'm thinking boxes for the coolers against that wall. And then the rifle rack would be where that row of banker boxes would be. And so why I want it to be accessible from this angle. Now, again, this is 8 feet in the air. I'd have to get it with a ladder. It's just a pain in the ass carrying those things up and down the stairs. And so my thought was that they would be able to slide in and out from the ground level. Of course, I'd still have to walk them up with the ladder. But then if I was ever up in the attic, they would be able to, that shelf would be accessible along the, perpendicular to this big beam here. So the rifles would come in this way from upstairs, or straight, if my hands are making any sense, from down. And this is all entirely negotiable. And frankly, what I had thought, so the rifle cases, I can give you the measurement, but there could be a column or a support, or 1x2 or something like that along this sort of outer corner. And that would be where the tactical Plano cases would be. And then the other cases, I wouldn't mind to be vertical behind all of this. And there's a bunch of crap up there that will have to go away. And as you see, a gigantic load of homemade IDPA type targets there, and actually one IDPA target that I just have left over. But so that's at least where it is. And I'll get up in the attic and show you this in a second. Okay, this is the profile, Matt, and that light may be giving you too much trouble. But again, the top beam here, I can touch it with my hand. I said it was about 6 feet. It probably is about 6'2". And along the edge, if you can see so that's approximately 4 or 5 banker boxes, if you can see from the other part of the video, right along the edge. And so behind that, where all these other boxes are and things, I had sort of envisioned the vertical rifle cases. They can be anywhere. And again, even the tactical cases don't have to be flat. And if it's a pain to get them from the bottom, well, then I just won't do it. So, here's this is the other side. It's the same profile, obviously. So, at some point, the back wall is sloping much more abruptly. The back roof is sloping much more abruptly, obviously, than the front. So the usable space is much less that way. I thought about making a rack all the way down to the bottom, even putting pistol cases, old boxes, whatever. So this is a 30. Oh, that may be a. No, shoot, I don't know if that's a 36 or that's a 42 right there. So I don't have 8 or 9 of them. What I have is 8 or 9, or I've got 8 modern sporting rifles and 1 tactical shotgun that will have those cases. And here's my pile of other crap. So this attic is subject to complete. Everything up here is potentially on the block when it comes to keeping. I just have a bunch of targets up here. These are my stupid targets that I make that I copy with a head on them. So anyway,